Dateline, Harambe. The residents of this East African coastal village are flabbergasted by the recent act of larceny that has placed the beloved animals of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve in unspeakable danger. 1 week ago, Kilimanjaro Safari driver and noted Adventurers Club and Society of Explorers and Adventurers member Hatari Hannah was driving her Tembo truck, Simba 1, through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Suddenly, an unexpected total eclipse of the sun darkened the sky. And a bolt of electricity struck the Zumani rock paintings next to her truck. Hannah left her vehicle to investigate the crater left by the blast. Upon closer examination, she found that the lightning had uncovered an ancient ivory carving of pachydermia. Hannah took the fetish back to the Kilimanjaro Safari's main office to show her fellow game drivers her findings. It was determined that this white elephant should be placed under the highest security and surveillance in what the locals called the Room, a stronghold for all of Harambe's important artifacts. Unfortunately, Colonel Wayne Percival McSwagger, callous collector of curious curios, and his trusted lackey overheard these proceedings. And while SEA members Trader Cory and Flying Jack Grayson placed the white elephant in the room for safeguarding, McSwagger performed an in-depth study of the reserve's rock paintings to discover that this idol was indeed the fabled ivory elephant of Harambe. Carved from the very tusk of the late elephant matriarch Big Red, local legend tells that as long as the effigy resides in the boundaries of Harambe, no harm shall befall the animals of the reserve. McSwagger, knowing many ne'er-do-wells, including local reprobate Captain Bob, who would give their eye teeth to hunt on the reserve, he and his trusty lackey extracted the elephant from the Room to sell to the highest bidder. As luck would have it, luscious ladies Scarlette St-Clair and Millie Michelle were on vacation in Harambe and noticed the heist as it played out. Immediately, they contacted Charles Thatcher and Associates, who were also en route to Harambe to inspect the recently uncovered artifact. As the rest of the party went to check into Hotel Borodika, Charles and Aislynn went to inspect the scene of the crime. Knowing the consequences of the elephant being sold to the wrong hands, the SEA vowed to retrieve the idol. McSwagger, ever the sporting man, agreed to return the elephant only if someone can defeat him in a game of riddles and clues of his design. Otherwise, the auction will be held immediately following the attempt. Therefore, the SEA has called in the help of all intrepid explorers and adventurers attending Adventureland Day, the Lost Safari Party, on September 8th. To thwart McSwagger, find the ivory elephant, and save Harambe. When, and if this happens, I on the globe will be there. Gungaloosh.